Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is the month ahead spread for December. I know we've already started the month, I'm a little bit late, but there's still enough of the month left to be relevant, and we'll also have had a few days to see how it matches what we've already had. So, without further ado, we'll get on to the spread. And first of all, we want what we are to leave behind as we go through December. Okay, we'll put that there. The next is what we take forward. Next is for our external focus. Our inner focus. And finally, the general energy of the month. So here we go. Okay, there we go. Let's move these over a little bit. Right, what we leave behind, the Winter Emperor. So, during December, maybe we need to be a little bit more flexible and free in our approach to things. A bit more free form than not too structured. To me, the Emperor is very much on structure and rigidity, and this is order, and we need to do it. Maybe we need a little bit more flexibility and spontaneity. So maybe that's what this is referring to as we move ahead. Yes, that's what I get from that. Don't know about you. What we take forward is the Six of Winter Pentacles, or the Six of Pentacles, which is about the giving, the contributions, receiving, things that we need, giving of things. She's there contributing to what's ever in the cauldron here. They're all working together, providing, a little bit of what's necessary, the ingredients. They may have gotten something from the woods or something like that, but she's contributing. So maybe it's the issue of giving and receiving, which coming up to Christmas, up to Yule, when we think about gift giving, getting gifts for people and the gifts we're going to receive, generosity and generosity of spirit, of heart, which moves away from the harsh rigidity that I get from the Emperor. So it's been a bit more giving freely of ourselves, not just finance. We may not be well off to give money and things away, but we can give of time and of ourselves even. So maybe that is, and not to be too restrictive in that way. The external focus is the Four of Winter Wands, which, yes, it is, isn't it? It's about celebration. The Four of Wands, getting together, celebrating, Christmas celebrations. Also very much this time of year, the holidays, festivity, goodwill, which may tie in with this. Goodwill to all men, and men as in mankind. People. Everyone. That generosity of spirit and kindness. That's interesting. So what's our inner focus? We'll get back into it. These are the initial gatherings. The Winter Tower. Don't panic, guys. Our inner focus. What needs to break down in us? Are there barriers that we've erected that need to come down in order for us to do this? Have we erected structures within our own personality? Because this is inner focus, it's focusing inside ourselves. So maybe some of those walls, emotional walls that we've built up, need to come down. Interesting. And then the general energy of the month is the Artisan of Winter Pentacles. Love how that ties in with that in a sense. And the Artisan is the queen of Winter Pentacles. And she's there getting things ready. She's got the home fire burning, welcome, hospitality. She's getting things together, putting things together. She's got ingredients there again, which ties in with this. So again, it's this bit welcoming, generous, open, celebratory, festive feeling. This is very much the energy that we should be having at during this month. And maybe we've not been feeling this. Maybe the harsh realities, to me, with these mountains and even the stony face here, it's like, it's unforgiving. It's not soft. It's hard. Maybe we found things a bit hard, and it's hardened us within, which is why maybe some walls need to be broken down within us, and to free some of the more generous, giving, celebratory, festive kind of spirit here, which is what the whole holidays around this time of year is supposed to foster in us and remind us of. So this is like, to me, this month ahead spread is reminding us of that and challenging us to bring down the structures that we have within us, the things we have within us. Maybe we need to break away things from us that's hindering that. Get down to the bare bones again and become a little vulnerable in some ways in order to experience, once again, the joy and the warmth of connection, which ties in with last month's about connection and relationships, but the joy of the moment and not allowing ourselves to become hardened, to keep our hearts as a living, flexible, vibrant sort of quality, another stone, rigid heart that's cold and unresponsive to things. Sometimes we erect walls to protect ourselves because of the pains of things going on. But maybe we need to just embrace those things and not build a wall and connect with them and bring something of this generous warmth and celebration into it to soften the energy around us a bit. That is the best way to respond to any kind of harshness around us, is to bring in the opposite and not to let it spread into us. Wow, yes. That's, to me, that's a very powerful, interesting message. And I think those are my initial thoughts on this month ahead spread. It's an interesting spread. One of the best ones that I've had, but while doing these. And it's a challenging spread, but it's a hard-hitting one. And it's one that I think I'm going to have to reflect over the coming days as we go through the month. There's a lot in this. And I think the more you spend time with this, the more of the message you get and the relevance of it can sink in. So, but that's it. That's the month ahead spread for December. Interesting indeed. So, I hope December proves to have times of giving and receiving, celebration. Maybe we will have some breakdown of the barriers within us from experiencing these things, and we'll have a more welcoming, warm kind of outlook and just enjoying life for what it is and being thankful for what we have. Life can be seem hard and cold when we look at the news, when we look around us. But this, to me, is the way to offset that in our lives. It should be our response. So, anyway, that is the month ahead spread for December. I hope you find it as interesting as I have just done. And we'll see how it goes through the month. Okay, so I'll leave it there with you. Thank you very much for listening. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.